Hi, I'm Benita, and today I am going to show you how I do a couple of my concrete forms. I'm going to be making this little container. I just got that mold. And then I'm also going to be making this little planter jewelry holder. I like this one, but I painted it, or I put a glaze on it with a little sparkle in it, and I want one that's just plain. So I'm still working with this one. This one's got a couple of bubbles in it. So I'm still working with the concrete, trying to make sure that I don't get any bubbles in it. So that's what I'm doing today. And again, here are the molds. Here's the little spice jar that I want to do, and then also the lid for it. And then here is the mold for the multi-face planter. It's pretty sturdy. I've been getting my molds from Etsy stores, and usually it takes me a couple weeks to get them. So I ordered this one about 3 weeks ago, and I just got it this week. So. That's pretty good. It's about pancake consistency. Don't know if it's going to be enough for that form. So I'm going to start with the big one first. See how much. There we go. Actually, 1 cup of concrete, 1 solo cup seems to be enough for this. Still quite a few little bubbles coming out, which I'm not going to use these for candles. Mostly I'm going to use these for planters and maybe some jewelry holders. So I'm going to put that one out there. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the lid with the spice jar. Actually, I don't have enough for that, so I'm going to do another cup of concrete. And that concrete is getting stuck on the side, so I'm just going to scrape it back in. Make sure there's no lumps. I will take this and put it in. Do it a little bit slower so it doesn't come out at the top. Okay. Probably a little too much. Well, maybe perfect. Looks like I overfilled just a little bit, so I'm just going to cut some of that out. Don't really worry too much about the mess. I have to clean up anyways. You might want to wear gloves if you don't like getting your hands dirty, so this cleans up pretty easy too once it's dry. So again, looks like I overfilled just a little teeny bit. Throw that back in there. Okay. looks like I have some left over here still. So I have this owl mold that I need more owls. I'm donating these to a youth service in Soap Lake, where they provide low-cost art classes for the community. And so in June, Katie will be showing people or providing paint supplies to paint these little, they're owl planters slash cups, holders, toothbrush holders, I guess, if you wanted. I just bought 2 more of these owl molds so that I could make more than one at a time. Still waiting for those molds to come in. Oh, perfect, the ratios. So 2 cups gets me 1 multi-face planter, 1 little spice jar, and 1 owl mold. So it's not too bad. So I don't have very much waste here. Okay, so there you have it. I will check in later to see how they dry and how they came out, and I will let everybody know. I'm gonna clean up my mess and be back. Okay, so I'm going to demold some of this. It's been about an hour and a half. And so with the concrete that I use, it's pretty fast setting, so I will show you how it looks. So here is the lid to the little spice mold. Not too bad. I mean, there's some pockets. I should have done a better job at taking those bubbles out. I'll just have to sand this, but not too bad. Looks pretty good. And then here's the base of the spice jar. So it's cool to the touch, so that means it's basically done. I hope it doesn't break while I'm demolding it. Ah, perfect. Okay, and then I just kind of give it a twist, and there we go. Looks pretty good. Couple of holes there, but not too bad. The videos that I've been watching say to let the whatever you're making, let it sit for at least 24 hours before you glaze it or seal it. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to glaze these, but it is good information to have. So let me put that back inside out from being inside out. And then here is the owl that I did with the leftover concrete. So I didn't really show what this looked like. I have one that I just painted, but like I said, I'm giving these to a local community center that will be offering low income, or not low income, I would say low cost art classes. So something for people to do, and it's a really neat program. It's called Youth Empowerment, and the lady that runs it, Katie, is super nice, and I really like her. And I can't donate a lot of my time, but I can donate these little concrete owls so that people can paint them. So this takes a little bit to get off, but totally worth it. And I do have 2 more of these molds coming, so that I can make more. I gave Katie a couple of terracotta pots, or 2 boxes of terracotta pots last month to do painting, and those I did not make, but I figure about 2 dozen of these should be enough for her classes. So if I can make 3 at a time instead of 1, I can make about 3 a day if I keep up with it. But yeah, having 3 molds would be nice. So I just twist it. And there we go. Like I said, it could be a planter. It holds about a 2.5-inch pot, or you could use it for, toothpaste holder, pen holder. I use it to hold on to my glass cleaners and all my little stuff that I have on right by where I sit at my sofa. So I will just put this back the way it was so it doesn't get dirty. Easy peasy. Okay. And then this is the multi-face. It's still kind of warm, so I don't know. Do I want to tear it? Well, too late. I've decided to demold it, even though it's still a little warm. Normally I would just wait, but since I'm doing this video, I have no patience. So it looks like I still need to work on debubbling this particular mold. So I'm not sure if it has to be me, but sure does seem like those bubbles are in the same spot from my other one. So this one is not quite dry. It's thicker than the other one, so it'll take a little bit to cure. So anyways, that's all I've got for today. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. If you are doing concrete and like to see, what you're making, and we'll see you later.